Good morning, my beautiful people. It is day one on the Annapurna base camp trek. I'm saying that and I can barely believe myself. After almost 4 days of traveling all the way around the world from Miami, it was like a 25-hour trip from Miami to Qatar to Kathmandu. Then I took a flight to Pokhara, and then today, this morning, after I woke up and I had my hearty breakfast at the hotel, it was like café con leche, mango juice, eggs, and toast. We took a taxi, a 1-hour taxi, all the way here to the trailhead. Got amazing views of the mountains in the distance. And right now, I'm here at the checkpoint. As you can see, there's the river behind me. We have a 10-kilometer day. And it's just gonna be gorgeous because I love the mountains, and today is the first day of about a week. It's gonna take about 7 days, I think, to get to base camp, and then like 2 on the way back. So let's get it started. So it is March 12th. We have beautiful weather, clear skies. You know that I'm lucky when it comes to the weather. This is Purva, my guide. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Very nice, especially now that we started climbing. We're going through this little village. What is the name of the village?
Birethani.
There you go. We have a 10-kilometer day, and of course we're gonna be climbing lots of steps. And there's a section there that's about 1 kilometer long, and we have to gain about 500 meters of elevation. And everybody tells me that it's really hard. We'll see about that, right?
Yep.
Let's do it. So as you can tell, we started climbing already, following the Moody River. We're following a dirt path, very fine powder. I don't know if I need to take out my buff. Eventually, at least my hat came out because the sun is already out and blasting. Temperature-wise, it is 20 degrees Celsius. Perfect. If it stays like this, it would be ideal, but we know it's gonna get hot. So we started following this dirt path, and eventually, I guess, we're gonna start to walk through the forest up ahead. I can see some of the villagers coming by every now and then, so it's good. Good first day, so exciting. I love first days, everything is new, everything is, I always overdo it when it comes to the recording on the first day, so I had to take it easy. By the way, guys, if this is the first time that you see my channel, my name is Efren Gonzalez. I'm a travel adventure vlogger. I mostly do like Camino de Santiago videos. I walked from London to Rome on the Via Francigena. I've done 3 of the 7 summits, the Inca Trail, the Lost City in Colombia, and the first 500 miles of the Appalachian Trail. I did also the Via Podiensis in France, and now, of course, we're gonna tackle Annapurna base camp. But that's not all, because after I finish this one, I'm gonna head over to do the Everest base camp. So it's gonna be a good month here in Nepal. So you already met my guide, and this is my porter, Temba, over here, the unsung hero carrying my 30 pounds on his back, actually on his head, and that's his luggage. So thank you so much for your job, man. They're underappreciated. They're the ones doing all the heavy lifting up here, but he says that just 30 pounds is nothing. They're used to carrying about 120, which is just torture. I mean, come on, don't do that, man. They're human beings. Barbecue. Nice. Nepali kitchen, yeah. I love it. It's been a great morning walking through all these little villages, seeing all the locals working in the farm. And we decided to stop really quickly here in one of many rest stops that you have along the way. There's plenty of water. And I mean, you don't really need to carry as much, so I decided to get some mango juice. Thank you. Here it is, mango. Nice, nice and cold. There you go. Thank you. Is this the last village? Early lunch break before the final climb into town, and as I was making my way through this village, one of the locals asked me, "Are you from Nepal?" And you guys know that I have that, I don't know how to say it, but that third world country face. I remember when I went to Thailand for my honeymoon, the guy was like, "Are you from India?" And if I go to, I don't know, Colombia, they go, "Are you Mexican?" And if I'm in Mexico, they go, "Are you from Nicaragua?" So, you know, If I was an actor in Hollywood, you know what kind of character I will be playing. It's been a very nice walk, man. I gotta say, it's empty. There's just nobody around here, at least when it comes to tourists. So it feels like I have the Annapurna base camp trek, at least on the day one, all to myself. So let's enjoy some lunch, because, you know, it's time. So it is 12:45 and I just had a hearty lunch. I went for the national dish here in Nepal that I've been having every single day, the chicken dal bar, and it was a lot of food. I mean, I thought the Cubans ate a lot of rice, but no, man, these people, they take the cake. I also had a Coke just to, you know, get something cold, and we were just sitting there for about an hour resting. And right now, of course, is when the major climb of the day is gonna take place after we cross, of course, this suspension bridge. And yeah, almost there at the top. I can see the town where we're staying, and it is quite the climb, I have to say. So let's do it. Bouncy. That was a nice climb, but we're not done yet. We're just taking a little break here. As you can see down there, that's the village where we had lunch. Then we started climbing. There's the waterfall. Still got a long way to go, but I'm doing good. I mean, I better be doing good because they call me the Cuban mountain goat for a reason. Well, there you have it. Welcome to Ulleri. 3,500 steps, and you're gonna feel every single one on the way up here. It was quite the climb. We took a couple of rest stops along the way, but it's good. I mean, if you stick to it little by little, pole pole, as they say in Africa, you eventually will make it. The one thing is that I noticed that there's nobody here, man. I've seen only a few hikers, and most of them are just going the wrong way, going down. I guess they're doing the loop the other way around. So yeah, let's settle into the guest house and take that hot shower. I can't believe they have hot showers up here. Hot showers, they have electricity, they have dinner, they have a bed. I mean, this is just luxury, right? Well, let's settle in. So after walking for 6 hours on this incredible trek, we finally made it to town and we made it to the guest house Purnima, which is right here. I have a room all to myself with a hot shower. I mean, come on. And check out the view. The best one in town. You can see the mountain up there. It's completely covered in a cloud right now, but I'm sure the sunset or maybe the sunrise tomorrow is gonna be an amazing view. My room, 112. In case you stay at the same spot, maybe you'll get the same room as I am. So I'm gonna head over there right now and I'm gonna settle in. So I already had my shower. Very nice after a long day of walking when it got very hot. And then we had some tea facing the views of the mountains in the distance. And I made it here to the dining room where I'm charging. Where is it? There it is. All my electronics are being charged right now because the owner of the tea house, as they're known here, or a guest house, told me that there are 50 climbers or 50 hikers heading this way. So we decided to already order what we're gonna be having for dinner tonight at 7. So I decided to go for the mixed fried rice and beer because everything else is just soda and I don't wanna be drinking soda up here. And I'll drink some water as well. So yes, for the porter and the guy, they eat the same thing every day for lunch and dinner, which is what I've been having for the last few days. I'm gonna be mixing it up a little bit, but the farther away we go from civilization in a way, I'm gonna have to stick to just rice and vegetables because I don't know how the refrigeration situation is up there. It's just a waiting game now because we got here so early at 3 p.m. Right now it's like 5. And it started raining. What are the odds, right? But you guys know that I'm lucky when it comes to the weather. Let's see how it goes on this trip. What a great meal with great company. I think it is time to call it a day. What an amazing day one on the Annapurna Base Camp Trail. The first day of a full year that I have planned ahead. Right now it is time to thank Isabel for being the trail angel of the day. And of course I want to thank all the trail angels for your donation. I have a PayPal account. I'll leave the link in the description down below. I'll be thanking everyone that donated last year and all the caminos that I did. This year I have a fully planned. It's starting with this one, followed by the Everest Base Camp. And then in May, I'm gonna go back to Spain to do the Camino Frances, but I'm gonna do it in a car. Why? Because I'm taking a 3D camera, like a stereoscopic camera, and I'm gonna film all the highlights of the Camino Frances. That's not the end of it, because then I'm gonna go to Italy to walk the Camino di Francesco from Florence to Rome. And then I'm going to Geneva to do the Tour de Mont Blanc, which is already paid for. Everything is booked. After the Tour de Mont Blanc, I'm going to Corsica to do the GR20, which is supposed to be the toughest hike in all of Europe. We'll see about that after we do all the hikes that I'm doing here in the Himalayas. And then that's not the end of it, because I'm going to Japan. Finally, hopefully Japan opens up by the end of the year to do the Shikoku Henro, which is 88 temples in the island of Shikoku. And if I still have time, I plan to do another 500 miles of the Appalachian Trail. So I guess this is it for day one. I hope you enjoyed it. See you all tomorrow morning.